If you're a little squeamish, you might want to watch our first guest through your fingers because remember, he's an expert. Never, ever try anything like this at home. But please give a warm welcome to four-time Guinness World Record holder, Brad Byers. He's known as the human toolbox. The reason Brad is here is we want to show you how this is humanly possible, but do not do this. Brad, let's look at some of these pictures over on the magic wall because I need you to explain to us how in the world...
He missed this calling. He should have been an ear, nose, and throat doctor. I mean, this guy...
We have some x-ray images here of you with your hook. So you're literally sliding that hook through your nasal passage, back through the posterior, what's called oropharynx, and then out your mouth.
And then out the mouth, yeah.
Now, most people do that, Drew. They're gagging, their eyes are watering.
And you're going inside the nose. You have your septum, you have your turbinates, the kind of bleeding that you could stir up passing something like this. So Brad has to know exactly where he is on that nasal floor, staying low and making that turn right at the right moment to get down into his oral cavity.
How heavy is that anchor?
I'm not sure, around 10 pounds.
Let me just see. This is probably 20 plus pounds. Just doing this, look at my, well, I'm not trying to. Look at me. But look at all the muscle that I'm using just to hold this up, and yet you're doing this and in your nose, and the fact that you're not, literally, Drew, the fact that he's not breaking all the bones in his nasal septum is shocking.
He's learned how to do this. What is taking the brunt of that weight is the back of his palate.
Yes, exactly right.
His hard palate, so it's bone. He's learned, sure, he's compressing his soft palate, his uvula, but all that weight is sitting on the bony palate. That's why he can do it.
So let's move on to an equally remarkable. So this is a nail.
Yeah, 5-inch
and that is a
nail.
hammer.
Yep.
When you do this, how far back are you going? Do you feel the nail hitting your bone?
Yeah, in fact, back in this area here, if I give it a few too many raps with the hammer, I hear a crunching noise.
Well,
do not
Travis,
do this at home.
I mean, you know what's back there, your sphenoid sinus. What's behind that? Your pituitary gland. You're in dangerous territory. I was blown away with what you're doing with the drill. You were essentially in the same spot. The key there is you're staying nice and low on the nasal floor, aren't you?
Yeah.
And one more piece, his sword. And, you know, to be a sword swallower, obviously he's learned to control his gag reflex. I mean, to the degree that is extremely difficult to control all those muscles that initiate the gag reflex, the swallowing reflex.